Hey guys, Brian Schroeder here with Buyers Club. I'm here with Sean Klaus with Warrior Sewer and Drain. So, Sean, can you tell our audience here what do you guys do for real estate investors? What's your service?
Our services either do the camera inspection to take a look at the sewer line, see what condition it's in, and then it's also to clean the sewer line, make sure they're not going to have any problems. If they need a repair or a pipe liner, we can do that as well. So anything to do with sewers, we're there for them.
Awesome. So let's break that down just a little bit. So, an investor is selling a house and they need a sewer inspection. You guys do inspections?
Right. We can run a camera through the sewer line,
Right.
get you a copy of it so you know what condition it is in. Yeah.
Awesome. Or if you got one of our members is a landlord and they got a sewer backup from one of their tenants, you'll take care of that for
We
them?
can come out and run the jetter through with the camera inspection as well with that, so they know once we're done that the line's clean and what's going on with the condition of their sewer. So yes.
So, what's a jetter versus I'm used to the old system where they put a cutter down there. So what's the difference?
So the old style of running an auger, as you call it, it's a metal cable with a cutter on the end of it. So if you're working from, say, the stack in the basement, it's a 4-inch stack. You can usually run a 3-inch cutter through there.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is when you get outside the house, out in the clay tile, it's a 6-inch line.
Yeah.
So you're running a 3-inch cutter through a 6-inch problem.
Gotcha.
So that's why you're going to have problems every couple, at least once a year, if not twice a year, sometimes even 3 times a year. With hydrojetting, we're using high pressure water to clean the sewer line out. The nozzle spins just like that auger does, spins as it goes through the line. So it's got 1 port out the front and 2 out the back. So they're hitting the pipe at 3 different angles. We're followed with a camera, and we can get 100% of the sewer cleaned. Get all the roots out of the line, get all the scale in line, wipes, whatever's in there. The water shoots out to 8 inches, so we are cleaning 100% of the line. So that's what we can offer all of our investors, that 1-year warranty versus the 30-day warranty the old guys used to have to give.
So you give a 1-year warranty every time you do a sewer drain clean out.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We offer up to a 5-year warranty, but I've not had an investor take us up.
Is that just a higher price?
It's a higher price.
Investors are all cheap.
there's more to it than that, but that is the gist, But if you could spend twice the money but have 5 times the warranty,
right?
To me that makes sense. To investors, sometimes that doesn't quite make sense to them, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I get it. So, what's the most common thing that you find clogging a sewer line?
It's either tree roots or wipes. It's always been tree roots. I've been doing it 32 years. Tree roots has always been the number 1 culprit, but wipes are definitely right there at second, if not overtaking it now, because the packages say they're flushable.
Yep.
But they're not flushable. They'll make it through your toilet, but they're not going to make it through an old cast iron line. They're just not going to. So
yeah. All right. So you do inspections, you do sewer line cleanouts, and then if an investor has buys a house, fix it up, and then they're selling it. The buyer does an inspection. They find out that there's a crack or a split in a sewer line. Right. Do you do sewer lateral repair too, or anything along those lines?
We've been doing sewer line repairs, but we're starting to get into pipelining. In a couple of weeks, we're going to go out towards Chicago, go through training for a couple of days. Take all my guys up there, and the newest pipeline's been around since the 70s, so it's not like it's new. But the newest technology is using UV lights to cure the pipe. Before, it was always ambient temperature. It would take 3 to 4 hours for the liner to cure, and you're sitting around doing nothing, and nobody can run water there the whole time. With the UV lights, it can cure anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. It'll be cured and be done.
All right, so I want to dig into that just a little bit. So a sewer lateral repair, the way I think about it is you're digging it up, you're cutting out the line, and you're putting in new line.
Right.
That's a sewer line repair.
Right.
You're placing it with PVC probably.
Exactly.
So tell me about this pipelining. What do you actually do?
So under the old style that you're talking about of digging up the sewer line, cutting out a section and putting PVC in, you always got a 1-year, almost everybody gives a 1-year warranty.
Yeah.
On the pipelining, it's a felt material soaked in a resin.
Yeah.
And so once it cures, it'll heat up and then cool back down. Once it becomes solid, it's one solid piece of pipe. And you can do the whole length of the pipe. So instead of having a joint every 3 or 4 feet, you have 20-foot liner where there's no way anything can grow into the sewer line. It lasts longer than PVC will last. That's why we give a 15-year warranty on it. And we can finish most jobs in a half a day, whereas the job we did the other day took us 2 days to finish the job, but this can be done in half a day. So your tenants are back using their bathrooms right away. Yeah. It's a lot less convenient.
So if there's a crack in a sewer line below the basement, let's just say, below the concrete floor, with this new system, you don't have to cut up the basement floor, right?
I don't have to break open the basement floor. So if it's a finished basement, it's going to save you a bunch of money from fixing it back up.
Yep.
But even if it's just an empty basement, you don't have to break open the basement floor. You don't have to haul all that dirt out. You don't have to have the dust from the concrete floating around in the air or anything. All we do is cut the stack, shoot the liner through, and then put the stack back together.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's very little disturbance to the house whatsoever. And it's, like I said, get a 15-year warranty versus a 1-year warranty. It's going to last you a lot longer. It'll outlive us. They're telling us the liner will last at least 50 years, minimum 50 years. But
Yeah.
Missouri law says different about what you can warranty stuff. So that's why we do what we do.
That's awesome. How long you been doing this?
32 years. I've owned Warrior for this is our 6th year, but I've been in business for 32 years. So
Awesome. And you work mostly with real estate investors or homeowners, or what do you do?
mostly investors and property managers.
Yeah.
We got the regular client that just calls us out of the blue, but definitely more investors and more property managers since I just met you guys.
Awesome.
So
Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate
well,
it.
thank you.
Mhm.